all the way from, where's it, Los Angeles? All the way from Los Angeles, California. We have Evangelist Terrell Lipsy here with us today. And we're going to spend some time interviewing him and talking about the topic of souls. We found out that the important thing we need to know is the currency of heaven is souls. And Evangelist has had the opportunity to travel all across the world to help in this mission of helping to bring souls to God. So I don't want to belay the hour and give him an opportunity to talk to us. So Evangelist, tell us about some of your testimony. Where did you come from? How did you end up into the position where God is using you all across the world?
Well, I came out of the cesspool of the world, a place that no one thought, not even myself, I thought would ever come out of. Looking for a solution to the problems and the hurt and using artificial things that only the Word of God can solve. You know, and so, you know, after 21 years of doing drugs and jail and prison and abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse, you name it, I've been through it. But God had a purpose for all that, even though the enemy thought it was going to take me down. But God had purpose for it later on in life. I didn't see it then, but now I see it now. So, you know, and what people understand is what you're going through, God allow you to go through. So when you come out, you got something to tell someone about what you've been through. Because you're always going to run into somebody that's been in a lot worse than what you've been in, but you can help them through what God has put in you to deliver to them to help them get through it.
So are you telling us right now that you were on drugs for 21 years?
21 years. Started 14 years old.
Wow. And God delivered you from it?
Yes.
And all the other things that you were going through, God delivered you from it?
Yes.
The taste is not there anymore? And
it's gone.
Wow.
Wow. This year makes 17 years. October 15th will be 17 years.
Wow. Praise the Lord.
I don't crave it. I don't think about it. You know, when things come, I pray. When stuff come, I pray. Instead of running from it, I face it. Because David didn't run from Goliath. He faced Goliath.
Yes.
And what happened is people today, what they do is that they don't want to face nothing. They can't deal with it. They can't handle nothing. You know, back in the old days, when the old folks, they said, you know, they had a backbone. You know, they can deal with stuff. They can handle pressure. But today, people can't handle pressure. And the one that can help them deal with pressure, they don't want him. So they choose drugs, they choose this, they choose that, they choose this. They try to deal with it, but all you're doing is covering it up. You're hiding from it, but you can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from your problem. Because when all that stuff wear off, your problem says, I'm still here.
Yeah.
The hurt, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I haven't gone nowhere. I'm still here.
Yeah. So tell me this, Evangelist. How important is it that you allow God to take you through things? In order, because the ministry that you do, like I said, you're called, this evangelist is called all over the nation. Every time we talk, we have a relationship outside of the studio, and every time we talk, man, I'm flying here, I'm going here, I'm ministering here, I'm ministering there. How important is it that you have this testimony?
Well, the testimony is to let someone know, no matter how far you're falling, how bad it may seem, at your within, at your worst state in life, that God has the power to deliver you.
Wow. That's powerful.
God, thank you, Jesus.
That's powerful.
I feel it down in my soul. Thank you,
That's
Jesus.
Powerful. Now let's talk about winning souls. So okay. I know you, and this man is all about souls.
Yes.
But you're seeing right now, he's very transparent.
Yes.
He's all about souls. That's all he talks about. I ask about a basketball game, he'll find a way to bring soul winning into the conversation. So talk to us about this passion you have for souls. Why are souls so important?
Well, by me being homeless, and sleeping in the streets and eating out of trash cans and ODing on cocaine, and I always had this thing inside of me to help someone. Even when I was in the world, and times I would go out and do stuff, it was wrong. Take from people. Deep down inside it would hurt me, but I was doing wrong, but I was trying to fulfill something that I desired that was killing me. But then when God showed me years ago in a ministry in a place called Riverview, Florida, a men's home called the Faith Home in Riverview. And so I went there. I had been there about three months. And he showed me set up on this milk crate in this barrel of fire, preaching to these people. And I didn't know what it was. So I went and asked somebody, what is this? He said, God showed you a calling early. And I always had this passion for outreach. I did outreaches here in LA and Florida. I got involved in a ministry called Ladies and Harvest Ministry in Lake Hamilton, Florida. The place used to be a bar called the Hook and Bull. And the Lord saved the bar owner. He became the pastor of the church.
Wow.
And so we would go out on the streets. And on every Saturday, we was out on the street somewhere. In Orlando, Frostproof, Lake Wales, we went all the way to Pensacola when the Brown Street Revival was going. We went up there and ministered in the projects there. I always had this thing for soul in my heart. I took a doubt to it. I took a liking to it. I took a loving to it. And it just came a part of me. Even now, that part of me has not died. I haven't been doing as much as I used to do, but I need to get back to that because that's something that means a lot to me because it means a lot to God.
Amen.
When you truly have the heartbeat of God, there's nothing can stop you from getting the soul. Today we've lost that purpose and we lost that vision for soul. We talk about winning souls, but we don't put no action to it. Because some folks ain't coming to the house of God. They're not coming to the conference. They're not coming to your prophetic thing. They're not coming to your clique thing and your little group and your little segregated thing that you have. They're not coming to that. You got to go to where they are. And then when you go to them and tell them there's a God, even where you are, there's a God still love you right where you are right now.
Now, for some of us maybe watching, evangelists, if you can explain to us, what is a soul? Like, what are you talking about? Do I have one? Do all of us have one?
Well, the enemy is not, he wants your mind quite naturally, but he's after your soul. And your soul goes back to God. That's you belong to God. You belong to God.
Yes, sir.
So the enemy comes to rob you or belongs to God. Because God made was good. And the enemy know it was good, so he take what God made good to try to mess it up. And so, you got the soulish realm, you got the fleshly realm, you got the spiritual realm. And so we're dealing with soul. That's something that's been broken, that's been shattered. It talks about even in Jeremiah chapter 19 out of 20, I think it's 19, talking about the broken flesh. That's a soul that's been broken. And people are broken today. In the world, they're broken. And they're looking for something to put themselves. The nursery rhyme with Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king horses tried to put it back together again. They can't put it back together again because they're not God. So once a soul is broken, it takes God to bring them to a place to put them back in their rightful place. And so what so many people understand that God loves people so much. That's why I say, why you're so mindful man. You're a little lower than anybody, but you're so mindful man. Because without man, God has to have a vessel in earth to work through.
Yes.
So he brings people out and heal their soul, heal their mind, heal their emotions, bring them to a place that what they've been through, they can go back and tell somebody else that I was broken, I was shattered, I was wounded, I was about to give up on life, but God spoke into my life and brought me back to a place where I can tell you where you are right now. Because I ain't been where you are, I can't talk about where I haven't been.
Come on.
I can't go tell you about something I ain't been through in my whole life.
Yes, sir.
So many people today in the church today, we want to hide stuff and we don't want to tell people things we went through. But that the enemy wants you to keep your mouth closed. You know what I mean? But the thing, you got to open your mind and let people know, look, hey, I've been there. I've done it. And I'm not there yet. I'm still being worked on. God's still working in me. And be real with people. Be transparent with people. Look, I'm still struggling with some stuff too. Even though he brought me out of something, it's still using me. I'm still fighting with something in my life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So basically what you're telling us is that we all have a soul.
Yes.
And the enemy has deceived us.
Yes.
And part of your ministry is helping us to renew.
Right.
So that God can get the glory.
Amen. So God is the glory.
Amen.
So God, in Acts 3 and 12, when Peter and John said, why do you look at our own godliness with liturgy? Then we cause this man to walk. But in Acts 4 and 10, it says, that same Jesus now who you crucified. He's why this man got from the gate after 40 years sitting at the gate.
Amen. That's right.
They say, we ain't giving you what you want. We're going to give you what you need. So we got to start telling people what they need and not what they want. You know what I mean? So I can give you silver and gold and last you for a day or two. But if I give you the word of God, it can bring you from that place where you are. You can forget about all the material stuff and realize that it's not about this. It's about me being used by God to bring souls into the kingdom of God. See, somewhere down the line, we've lost our focus when it comes to souls. Because we got caught up in the material realm of things and not the soulish realm of things. What we've really been put in the earth to do. And I like that scripture in Matthew 9:37. It says that the harvest is plentiful, but the labors, there's a problem with the labors. Where are the labors? The souls are there, but where are the labors? The harvest is there, but nobody to reap. So God is for people that wants to go reap souls into the kingdom. And even in Jeremiah 8:20, I think it says the harvest is past, the summer and the harvest is past, and we're still not saved. You know why? Because the laborers are not doing their job.
So we need laborers.
We need laborers.
We need laborers.
Not talk about it,
yes,
but walk about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not look at it, what they're doing, but do something.
Amen.
Martin Luther King said this word. He said, the greatest sin is the few that destroys. But the greatest sin is those who stand by idly and do nothing.
So then answer this first. I want to let you guys know what we're doing is we're talking to Evangelist Lipsy. We're talking about souls. But I want to let you know that this man is extremely busy. And he's found a way to come and be on Vision TV every single Monday, starting next week, Monday at 8 o'clock. If you want to get more of Evangelist Lipsy, as you can tell, the fire of God is inside of this man. If you want more of him, make sure that you're tuning in every single Monday at 8 a.m. Evangelist, I think that it's safe to say that for most believers, it's fear. They're scared to open their mouths. They're scared to speak. How do you overcome that? Because you're a very bold man when it comes to the
one
things of
verse
God.
that sticks to me a lot is Isaiah 41:10. It's the fear not I'm your God, not be dismayed, but I'll help y'all, lift you by my righteous right hand. Now, when I was in the world, I was a very fearful person.
Really? I would have never known that.
If you come out getting a microphone and getting in front of people talking,
yeah,
I would break out in a cold sweat and I just lock up, couldn't say nothing.
Wow.
But then one night the Spirit of the Lord filled me with power. Because you read Acts 4:31, it said that when they prayed, the place was shooken and they were filled with power and they became bold. See, spending time with God in the presence of God and the power of the Holy Ghost make you bold. Not afraid to step into the enemy's camp. You can't be afraid of what people. That's why he told in Ezekiel, I'll make your face like flint. If flint is like, you flick a lighter, it bounces off. You can't be afraid of what people may think or what they may say about you or what they think of you or how they try to discredit you or try to tear you down. You can't be afraid of that. I went through all that stuff. See, we got to get up and take care of our emotions on our shoulder.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And let God work through you to get it done and to be done because God has to work through you. See, we get caught up in the gift. But don't get caught up in the power. How you get caught up in the power? Get caught up in a relationship.
Yes, sir.
And you get caught up in the power. So the whole thing is that when you're dealing with soul, the whole thing is you pointing it to Jesus.
Amen.
You see, Peter and John said, don't look at us. We put this thing on Jesus. Because he did this. I ain't did nothing. He just worked through me to get something done, gave me what to give you. Because what you need, he put in me to give you. I don't know what you need, but he put it in me, so when it come out of my mouth, I don't know why it came out, but you'll know.
That's good.
Don't take this. I was at the Venice speech one year, they do it every year, and I was up there, I was talking about that same text, Acts chapter 3, and I was talking about it, and one of my pastor friends was there, and after it was over, he came and he said, man, a lady walked up beside me, and when you were speaking, he said, everything came out of your mouth was just for her.
Wow.
So you never know who life you're going to touch. I was in India a couple years ago, and I shared my testimony. Out of 2,000 people in that crusade, one guy had a drug problem. See, you don't know who life you're going to touch.
Yeah.
You see? So this thing with us trying to impress people, I'm over that. And I'm over the thing with, if I don't act a certain way or do a certain way, I can't be in your little crusade. You understand me? That ain't God. That's man.
Yes, sir.
And what happened is when people begin to see that, they say, I don't want nothing to do with that. I take this, I went on Facebook Live one night, one of my friends on, she invited me on, and we got on, and I haven't been back on with her since. They keep trying to get me to come on. People want to know who I am. Who is this guy? And they say, man, he's real. He's genuine. I like that. You got to be real with people.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Just because you got the microphone in your hand, you ain't only God's first cousin. And you ain't Holy Ghost children.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all got stuff. You got to let people know, look, I'm not there yet either.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, you know, don't look at me like I'm Jesus because I'm not him.
So let me ask you this. So are you telling us that it's a process?
It's a process.
Mm.
Everything's a process.
Mm.
If you need to get corn into a can, it has to go through a process.
That's true.
That corn ain't going to come in the warehouse and jump off the cob into the can.
Right.
It has to go through a process.
Yes,
you got to put in some work.
Mm.
So in order for folks to come, you got to put in some work.
So are you saying that the man that you are today, you didn't start out like that? It's a process to get there.
No process.
Wow.
No process.
Wow.
And I'm still not there yet.
Wow.
He's still working.
Wow. So let me ask you this question as we're getting ready to close. Give us, if you can give us one key, like if somebody's like, I want that fire that Evangelist Lipsy has, I want to be an evangelist, I want to be bold like him, what do they need to do? What is one thing, if you can give us anything tonight, what is the one thing you give us?
The key to power, one day I was sitting in the yard up in Central California, I was doing a tent revival, and sitting out in the yard one day, and there was one of those pesticide sprayers. There was these two birds, there was a hawk and these other little birds that were sitting there, and the hawk came to run them off. But the birds got together, they tagged team the hawk and ran him off. And I was sitting there, and I looked at that sprayer bottle, and I moved the S off sprayer, and it had power. It said power sprayer, but when I moved the S, it was power prayer.
Wow.
That's the key.
Wow.
Put your face in the carpet.
Wow.
Spend time with God.
Wow.
Your relationship.
That's fire.
That's what's going to bring the power.
That's
not your power.
Yes, sir.
You see, I can sit there all night long and talk to this microphone, unplug it, don't put no batteries in it, it can't function.
Right.
But when I put some power in it, it can function.
Yes.
You see, you got to get into God for God to empower you so you can function. When it comes time to reach souls, you'll be able to function because you got something in you to release the power to bring souls into the kingdom.
Amen.
You see, because you lift him up.
Yes, sir.
It ain't about you now.
Yes, sir.
It ain't about how well you can preach, how well you can sing, what you can do. And you can't do nothing without him. That's why I say, no man comes to some person, you got to come through me.
Yeah.
You got to go through the challenge. You got to go through the protocol.
Yes.
To reach souls. We got to get back to the place where that soul is more important than your house and your car.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And taking a vacation.
Uh-huh.
Jesus didn't take vacation. He rested a little while, but he always was doing something, and they would come chasing after him because he had something
Yes.
that they needed.
Yes.
I mean, how many people today are people chasing after you? Before I came in life, I got 2 phone calls. My niece in the hospital. Can you pray? I got a call from Minnesota. My daughter just lost her job. Can you pray? That means God moving something through your life. When people call you to pray, that God moving something through your life. They touching people's heart.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's what we missing.
Man. Evangelist Terrell Lipsy here.
Yes.
So as we're getting ready to close in the last couple of minutes, what is the name of your show?
Power Encounter.
Power Encounter. If you haven't recognized it yet, then you're sleeping. Power Encounter is going to be with Evangelist Terrell Lipsy every single Monday at 8 o'clock. As we're getting ready to close, why don't you give us some last words that you want to speak to the people as we get ready to close?
I would say to anybody out there, if you got a passion for souls, God's called you to the nation. Don't mean going around the world like Africa and India, places where I go. Mission is on your own backyard. It could be on your job. It could be on the school bus. It could be in the mall. Wherever you go, walk through the school, walk through the streets, or walk somewhere, wherever you may go, there's souls there. And God put souls in your face. And see, God's telling him so we baptized God ahead of my life. I'm baptized with the presence of the Holy Ghost, but we ain't doing nothing. 3 songs and a sermon, and pop goes the wheel, and we're done. But there's people out there that's hurting. Here in Los Angeles, the young man just got killed. Nipsey Hussle just got killed, and people are running after that. But I believe God going to do something behind this. The soul going to come into the kingdom behind this.
Amen.
But our job right now is to pray for a great move of God to hit California, to hit the nation. to hit the world. Because I'm telling you, time is shorter than you think. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday. His niece had a blood clot on her leg, 20 years old. The blood clot was released, went up to her heart and killed her, 20 years old, just barely. Wow. So mistake. If God called you to reach out, go. That's why the Bible says, do the work of an evangelist. Don't be your evangelist, say do the work of an evangelist. Everybody's an evangelist when they come down to souls. Amen. We got to get back to what we've been called to do and not what we want to do. And say, God told me. When God takes you, so he'll make a vision for you to go. Every time I get ready to travel somewhere, God always make a way. So I'm saying to you, wherever you are, whoever you are, I don't care if you fell down in the race, get up. It ain't over yet. You still kicking, you still biting, still scratching, get up. Get back in line. And you that have not been doing what God called you to do, I challenge you tonight to do more. Get like this, I'm on the wall and I can't come down this time. No matter what happened, I'm on the wall, I ain't coming down. Till the souls coming to the kingdom. It's time to rebuild the wall. It's time to rebuild our cities, rebuild our schools, rebuild our community through the power of God. That's what you've been called to. That's what God brought you out of the world and empowered you with his power to touch souls. This ain't about you. It's about souls.
Amen. Amen. Well, we're going to close tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I am Dr. Glenn, and I'm here with the amazing evangelist Lipsy, Terrell Lipsy. Please don't forget Monday nights at 8 p.m. May the Lord watch you and may he keep you. God bless you. We'll see you next week.
I went into the community.
Man, I told you, man.